Are you a successful career woman who wants to feel like you have the time, space and energy to really enjoy your life? But instead, you feel like you're constantly running around, doing everything for everyone else, but there's no time for you. You feel like you're constantly running on empty and don't know what to do to feel resourced and able to keep up with everything in your life. By the time you've got to the end of your to-do list, you're so drained that you don't have the energy for anything fun or enjoyable. You feel there is not enough time to do the things you want and need to enjoy your life. You give anything for just a bit of me time. When you do get to pause for breath, you're so exhausted that any time is about recovering rather than relaxing. You don't feel like you're doing a good job in any area of your life because you're spread so thin. And maybe you're worrying that if something doesn't change soon, that you're going to completely burn out. If any of these sound like you, trust me, you are not alone. It's surprising, but women who are strong and successful in their career are often the same group of women who feel frustrated, exhausted, and unfulfilled in their lives. The truth is, women are incredible. We have the ability to turn our hand to almost anything. We're strong, capable, and can be fiercely independent. We work hard to claim our rightful place as equals in every area of life. But we've been taught to do this at the cost of ourselves. The world has taught us that we can be anything we want to be, and we can. But unfortunately, the way we're taught to create that success is to put everyone and everything else first, and we always end up coming last on the list. We've been taught that doing anything for ourselves is selfish. We've been taught by our culture that the right way to create success as a woman is to sacrifice our time, our energy, and our well-being in the process of getting there. In short, we're sacrificing ourselves. This way of approaching our lives puts a huge amount of pressure on us because successful women are used to being independent, taking control and doing things on their own. But they haven't been taught to prioritise what they need to be able to do this without burning out. So they end up sacrificing their well-being, their needs and their happiness in the process. Successful women are good at getting everything done and making it look easy. So often no one around them realises how much they are struggling or how much they could use some help or support. This means that people around them don't tend to offer much or any help. In fact, they often turn to these women who are already at maximum capacity to ask for help and support themselves because they seem like they can cope with more. Successful women are often afraid to admit they could benefit from some help or support. They're afraid it's a sign of weakness that they'll be judged for, that they should be able to do it all on their own. This means they end up battling through their challenges by themselves, rather than getting a little advice or support that could help make their lives just that little bit easier. I'm saying this because I know how you feel. In fact, I've been the biggest defender of all these problems over the years. Hi, my name is Claire Brummel, and for the first 30 years of my life, I was running on empty, feeling unresourced, unfulfilled, and unhappy. Even though outwardly people thought I had the ideal life, I was a strong, successful woman in corporate media, being jetted all over the world by the TV channels I worked with and walking the red carpet as you can see in this photo. Going from celebrations in Italy to exciting events like the MTV European Music Awards in Germany or the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards in Los Angeles and hosting celebrity-filled events at some of London's most exclusive venues. I had a relationship with a man who loved me, a beautiful flat in one of the nicest areas in London, and a very busy social life. On the surface, everything seemed like it was perfect. Under the surface, I was really struggling. I was working ridiculous hours, burning the candle at both ends. I was putting everyone and everything else in my life first. And I came last. Every single time. While on the outside I was smiling, inside I was feeling frustrated, exhausted, and that life was supposed to feel better than this. It's through experience and 10 years of research that I discovered that these behaviours plus all the problems that we're facing are all rooted in one secret fear. Fear that we will never get there. That elusive place we're all striving for, where we can finally take our foot off the gas and actually enjoy the life that we've created. The point in our lives when it is finally our time. And the fear is that if we can't get there, that there will never be enough time for us, for what we want and need. That we will never reach the end of our to-do list. That it will never be the time when we come first, when what we want matters most, when we can really enjoy our life. So we do all of the things we're told will make us feel successful and happy. Career, house, partner, kids, vacations, etc. And then when we still don't feel like we're there yet, we just keep doing more of the same. We think if we can do more, have more, achieve more, be more, maybe it will finally be enough. Maybe after the next promotion, the next financial milestone, the next house, the next car, maybe if we can just find a relationship or make our partner happier, if we can just get our kids through the next stage or ensure our parents are taken care of, maybe we'll finally get to the point where we can relax a little and actually enjoy our life. Unfortunately, in reality, doing more just drains us of more of our time and energy. And it doesn't get us any closer to that place we're striving for, where we can finally have the time, space and energy to enjoy our life. Because it does exist, it's just not where and how we think it does. And then because we feel more drained, we feel even further from that point that we want to get to. So we do even more to try to get us closer. But rather than moving us in the direction we want to go, it actually moves us further away from where we're trying to get to. We feel more exhausted, more frustrated, and like there's even less time for us. The problem just keeps getting worse and worse and spirals out of control. Most women just keep running on this same hamster wheel, giving it everything they've got, but not getting where they want to, until they finally burn out. What if there's another way? A simpler way that does not require you to do more in your life, or to keep you putting yourself, your well-being, or what you want, need, and deserve last. Plus still helps you to fulfill all your needs in ways that are simple, quick, and easy. And the best part, this approach is easier, less exhausting, and actually helps you get to a point where you can be really enjoying the life you've created faster. I call this approach the universal needs process. It took me over 10 years of research, trial and error to figure out this new approach. But I don't want you to learn it the hard way like I did. That's why I've created a short 40-minute free training to walk you through this new approach, so that you too can get to a point where you can start to have more time, more space and more energy to really enjoy your life. All you have to do is click the Learn More button right below this video, and I'll see you on the other side.